Welcome back. Okay, so we're still planting. Get rid of that. And I've extended the little field a tiny little bit more. But yeah, nothing massive. Just a little bit over here. I've made a little bit of a straighter line here. Well, that's debatable. And I think from about here to there. So not humongously. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, check this. Oh no, nothing changed here. We're gonna buy a chainsaw. And I've never used that one, so we'll buy that one. Another thing, do I have like a really cheap trailer? That's, well, I don't have $7,000. What are you talking about? No, I have a really cheap trailer over here, 3,000. I think this is probably gonna be bales, capacity. I think it's gonna be it. And we're broke. So we are really broke now. I might as well sell the cultivator because I'm not really gonna utilize it. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna sell it because it's wider. I may end up using the cultivator to create a new field when we get to it. So because of that, I'm not gonna sell it. I mean, I don't really need to put beacons on because I'm the only one on this map. There's no traffic around here. And that's probably one of the reasons why I do like this map, because it feels like a proper farm. And I know that some people are going to say, oh, yeah, that's not true, but in the farms that I've ever worked on, there was no town in the middle of your fields or in the middle of your farm type of thing. You pretty much owned all the land where you were, many hectares of it. And then the rest, you pretty much, when you want to go into town, you had to get off your property type of thing. And you went into town, whatever you needed, or into the city, depending on what you needed. Then you came back. A lot of the farmers that I watch in America, and well, more in America and Australia, it's still like that somewhat. But I see a lot of farmlands in Great Britain, where a field is here, you drive through your town or through town to go to your next field and so on. There is a farmer, one lonely farmer in America, which seems to have the same setup. Is where you're driving through town to go to whatever you're gonna go to. So yeah, there is not just like this. There's farms where you do drive to town purely because obviously the land has been developed. A lot of farmers in the past have understood and have realized, hang on a little bit, we can make far more money by just developing. And I just realized I don't have fuel, so I might as well fill up while I'm here. Alright, I won't bore you with me driving back. I will see you when we get there. Here meaning ready to cut some trees now. Oh, please tell me we're not. I remember having this issue in the past. You couldn't really cut the trees down. Timber! Okay. Now there's only one dilemma, and that is I need somehow to get this to get these trees loaded on. Now I could use super strength. I know Daggerwin and all them, they're not using it. And I know they're not using Lumberjack either. So I obviously am not going to use Lumberjack either, because there's no point saying, hey, you're going to do something and then not really doing it the way everybody else is doing it. I have not really made up my mind on leasing. I have no idea if Daggerwind and all and Chainsaw are using leasing or not. So because I have no idea if they're using leasing or not, I have not really made up my mind. Am I going to be using leasing or am I not going to be using leasing? I mean, in real life, I'm assuming, I see even small farmers that have started, they lease off the neighbors and so on. So I don't think there should be any issues with leasing. Oh, hang on. But you let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, I would imagine if in a survival role, that would be your best chance of actually being able to be successful in some way, shape or form. Hey, don't do that. Is the fact that you could, you know, pay a smaller fee to your neighbor and whatever and lease some of the equipment off him. Oh, I cut a smaller piece down. That's not nice. Now this serves two purposes. One, because I want to utilize, like I said before, I want to actually use this part of the land that I own as a field. So this is why all these trees are going. Alright, come on, buddy, get it all. Oh, done. So these trees up to the fence there, they're all going to be cut down. Oh, come on, don't peek on that. It's recognizing the log more than it's recognizing me. This one I should be able to pick up, right? Yep. So I suppose what I can do is sell some of these smaller trees while we can make a bit of money that way, and then I can afford to buy some way of, I thought so, some way of actually being able to carry these trees. So we'll find out quickly enough. Come on. I've had these problems in the past. I don't know why it does that. Is it the chainsaw brain? Let's try doing this. Okay, we're not going to bother with you then. Let's try you. Okay, doesn't want to. What's that? Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, and I'm gonna deactivate it because it looks like it's probably the reason why I can't really cut this. Okay, don't bash up into it. It's probably one of the reasons why it's playing around with cutting these smaller trees. It's because he wants to delete them. Now, I do believe that in on No Man's Land, trees, you can leave all these tiny trees as much as you want. They will not grow any bigger than that. I think this is as far as we'll cut. I do believe that's as far as we need to cut. Okay, why aren't you falling down? I mean, it's a little bit unrealistic, but in real life you could push a tree even if it was this big. Okay. Alright, I'll continue to cut all these tiny trees down, and then we'll figure out a way to hopefully get to about, I think about $7,000-8,000 is the cheapest option that I've seen that I could use to actually carry these big trees out. Okay, why aren't you wanting to cut that tree down? Is it already cut? No, I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, so we finished our, I was going to say cultivating, but we did not cultivate, our seeding. So now we're going to fertilize this field. I have no idea how wide or not wide this thing is, so we'll just let the worker do it for it. Okay, not too bad. And I honestly don't know what to do with this. So, well, it's quite empty, so I should be able to pick. Oh, this. I figure out why the chainsaw doesn't work properly. It's because of super strength. I need to deactivate it. Because super strength is confusing the chainsaw. Please start the engine. That's what I did. This is why we're having the issues that we're having. You know, I may end up even getting rid of this tractor. As much as it's you know, not cheap as in on the financial side of things, again, it's still a fairly new tractor, so it kind of looks odd that I kind of have this kind of tractor. So how much was that? Where were we? Small tractors? Where we had that Romanian tractor again. Are they here? I like these. I wouldn't mind using these, but so which one do I own? Okay, I own that one. Don't know why I own this one, and it's realistic everything. Oh, look at that. I don't even know what that does. You know what? I know what that does. I'm willing to bet that this, you know what, let's go back. We're going to sell that tractor. That will solve. Again, I'm not going to make a lot of money of it, but I'm going to make, oh, it does that all the time. I don't know why it does that. I'm going to make enough money that I could buy that tractor. And I'm pretty sure, I think I've seen that in the past where that is something to do with forestry. So if I put it at maximum, 5.7, do I have that enough money? You don't have enough money, no. So do I have a different option? No. That's okay. We can update it later. Probably could have sold this weight and would have had enough money, but that's okay. I don't want to leave myself complete. There you are. Now let's go back. I don't actually know how this would work, but it looks like it's got a bit of a winch there. Alright, I'll see you back with the trees on, and I'm almost willing to bet that I could probably pull one or two of those trees all the way here using this. Guess I can mouse control it, yep. That's fine. So we'll see how it works. I'll see you then. Now I have not tried it yet. This is just got here. So, oh, reverse. Is there a winch? Let's have a look. Okay, so I really need to get rid of super strength. Cover object. How do I use? Okay, B. Alright, so does that mean... Oh, go away. It says if I'm a beginner. Does that mean that I could attach to, say, this one as well? Yes. And this one? Yes. Now, I doubt that this tractor will be able to pull more than this. I doubt that this tractor would even be able to pull this. Let's have a look. Ah. Okay, it's struggling. It's struggling. So I can, by the looks of it, it says here that I can winch them all in. Release right. Okay, how do I lower that? Okay, there we are, there we are. Alright, we're kind of there. So let's see now. Okay. Please work. Okay, ho 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 ho. Okay, so that's how it works. Alright, I got no problems with 2. Okay, I'm gonna do something that I shouldn't be doing, but I'm gonna carry this by hand to him. Sorry about that. It's just that after all that mucking around to try and I put it the wrong way, did I not? Yes, I did. Okay, no matter how much I wanted to, it does not carry more than one tree. It's not strong enough. Okay, so we're just gonna do it this way until we make ourselves a bit of cash. We're just gonna do it that way. One tree at a time. And this way, I'm curious to see how much money we get for one tree. Hopefully we'll make enough money that we can... Oh. It fell off the thing. So, yeah, it's not the most wild way and definitely not the safest way. You know what? It's the only way that I can do it. So obviously if I can only do one tree at a time, it's gonna take a little while. It's gonna take a little while. And it's not even the biggest of the trees. But I think if I would have done it properly and not tried to play around with 3 of them, I think if I would have done it properly, it would have worked if I would have been able to put it on that spade looking thing. Is there a release? Okay, let's go. I forgot if there is a release thing or not. So let's have a look. We go at it, not even $1,000. So there's going to be a lot of trips me doing this. All right, I won't obviously show you every single trip over here because it's become very quickly very boring. But what do we have, about 10 trees? So if I get $1,000 on each, I should make about 10 grand. Not bad. But oh look, I got an axe over there as well. Look at that. Okay, I'll see you when we're doing this a few more times. Alright, after a lot of mucking around, we've managed to put 4 trees there. And 2 trees were dragging, but as you can see, we're struggling. So we're not really, you know, we're not really getting there like wow. But we'll get there. We'll get there. That's what happens when you're surviving, I suppose. You gotta make, you know, look at the tractor. The tractor's struggling. Let's put the beacons on. Give warning to the deer or something. So maybe if I had the money to upgrade it to the 300 horsepower. You know what? After selling these 2 trees, I will have the money to upgrade it to 300 horsepower. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, don't let me down. Maybe it's the beacons that's slowing it down, eh? Turn the beacons off. Is it a bit of an incline? Not really. The engine dying. There's no incline there, is there? Maybe a tiny, tiny little bit. Come on, I don't want to stop now. Oh, look, we're gaining speed, Oh, we got over the incline, so the chains are almost gonna fall off of that tree. So there must be a little bit of an incline there. I'll see you at the shop. Wow, we barely made it. But you know what? Struggled, but we made it. Struggling, but we made it. Let's have a look. So what are we at? 2.6. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! So obviously the bigger tractors attract a bigger payload. So let's go see if we put this guy to 300 horsepower. See if he's gonna do any better. Customize. So now we should have a 300 horsepower tractor. Alright, I'll see you on the way back. Okay, let's see if I can push this one to be equal. Okay, with that one. Can I grab them by that? Okay, no, I can't grab them. So what I'll do is I'll give it a bit of slack. And that way... Oh, put that one down. So what was it? Left shift Z. Only works here, or what's going on? Okay, so it was X. Interact. No, I don't want to interact. Left Z. B attach. Z via remote. X via rope line. So it's left shift Z. Can't reach, turn. Oh, I don't know. Am I missing something? Okay, why are you doing that? There's something happening over here that I'm not getting. Why is my rope extending when it shouldn't really extend? Okay. Okay. What a lot of... Oh. You know, it's decent money, but what a lot of mucking around. But anyhow, now with the 300 horsepower, you can see how easily we're taking two, okay, they're not massive, but they're two trees. I don't know why the rope sometimes just really plays around. Like, it took me at one time, the rope would not actually pull the trees, the rope would just extend. I could drive probably all the way to the shop and the trees are still left behind there. Then after playing around with it as far as getting rid of, playing around, undoing the rope, doing it back up, undoing the rope, doing it back up, finally sorted it out. So the Romanian tractors are doing the job, but they're a bit of a pain. So let's see, what do we have? 12.4. Let's see, what do we get this time? Oh, so under 3. So obviously some of the trees that I brought up are a lot bigger. Like that first two that I brought, I got what, 5,000 for the both. Anyhow, we'll go back and forth. We're making money, that's what it matters. We're making money on the game, so we're slowly getting there. I still haven't made up my mind about the stump grinder. I know it's about $27,000. I don't know, I haven't decided on the lease, so I won't do nothing until I make a decision on the lease. I don't know what Dagwin and all the other people are doing, so because I don't know what to say. I don't remember hearing the rules. Maybe I need to go and rewatch episode 1 to see if they're against leasing or for leasing. So slightly bigger trees, but still pulling them quite easily. So you know, definitely you can see a massive improvement with the 300 horsepower. we'll see. Like if you remember over here on this little thing, we barely made it to like 2-3 kilometers an hour, and now we're in the 20s. So you can definitely see. I thought that the 300. See, a lot of the times when you get these type of tractors and they're increased to 300-400 horsepower or 1,000 horsepower, it actually doesn't do anything because it hasn't been done properly. There's no torque to it at all. It's just a number that appears. But this one you can definitely see massive improvements in speed. So, you know, I'm not sure whoever designed these tractors. Rustic looking, fantastic. I'd have to say that I completely agree. And you know, with this particular, I mean, the weight kind of looks a bit off, but hey, I don't have, maybe I do have a better weight than that. I'll have to have a look. So we're second episode and we're doing alright financially. Yeah, so we pretty, as soon as I can afford it, obviously we'll look at buying another land. I haven't really made up my mind what we're gonna do and all that sort of stuff, but maybe come out this way a little bit so we're not just always over there. I mean, every time we play, I play that map. Actually, no, the last time I played the map, I had quite a bit of equipment and quite a bit of fields made out this way and over there as well. So no, actually, but we'll see as we go. Now obviously, you know, survival is fairly well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but as long as you can cut trees down, it is you can make a decent chunk just by cutting the trees down, which I suppose is what's happening in Europe at the moment. A lot of those countries, trees, 15.1. So there's 15.1, so $4,800 for these trees. So maybe we'll go with the rule no leasing, because if I can lease things, then it would become very easy to make a lot of money. Alright, I'll sell the rest of the trees, and we'll see you in the next episode, I suppose. Hopefully. I just realized that my speed is a bit low, so I do need to kind of increase the speed, otherwise we'll be doing 5 episodes in one day, one game day that is. So definitely have to increase the speed, and definitely have to go into the next year, next month. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch my videos. If you have any suggestions, feel free to write them down in your comments. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. God bless you and your family, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.